This is only my third ever time grading Pokemon cards with Beckett. To me, there's only really one reason to grade with Beckett, and that is their coveted black label. It's the highest grade that this company offers and is truly hard to get, which in turn means that there is quite a premium for them on the secondary market. Now, I have had a pretty good track record so far getting black labels. In my first 2 submissions, I've had a total of 7 black labels, 4 in my first submission, 3 in my second submission. One of those black labels popping off hard at auction last week. So I was extremely excited for that third submission to pop and those grades to become available. We're gonna see if I'm truly the black label whisperer. Am I the pre-grader supreme? Let's find out in my third submission back from BGS. BGS takes a bit longer than the other 2 companies. My last 2 submissions took about 2 months, where the other companies are around a month to get your cards back. So when I sent this submission, I was buying a bunch of cards from Super Electric Breaker. So we're gonna see a bunch of those cards, and we're also gonna see some 151 cards, some Modern Charizard, some great stuff. So hopefully we get some 10s. Let's go. So first, this was probably one of the biggest busts from Super Electric Breaker. I bought quite a few of these Magneton AR. So at the time, I kind of bought into the hype. People were hype about this. They were like, oh, it's a Shinji kind of artwork. Magneton's amazing, blah, blah, blah. I should have gone with my gut. I should have gone with the fundamentals that I always go with popular Pokemon, good artwork, stuff like that. Magneton, not too popular at Pokemon. So we kind of got a little wrecked. Even the PSA 10s I lost money on for this particular card because it was a little bit more expensive at the time than the other art rares. So we've got some Magnetons. This one got the 9.5 gem mint. This one also got the 9.5 gem mint, the 9.5 gem mint, and the 9.5 gem mint. So no pristine 10s, no black labels of the Magneton AR. So when I'm sending cards out to Beckett, I am sending literally the best looking cards that I have. I am making sure that the centering is mint. I'm making sure that the edges, corners, surface, all that stuff is minty. So unfortunately, not a single one of these even got a pristine 10, let alone a black label. Now, black labels are hard to get, so pristine 10s tend to sell a little bit better than PSA 10s on the average. Obviously, black labels pop off like crazy. Next up, we've got from the same set, we've got some Cerulege. So we got a pristine 10. Let's go. Our first 10 of the submission. Cerulege AR, absolutely badass Pokemon. Really like this one a lot. Great artwork as well. You can see when you get BGS 10s, you get the subgrades for free. When you get 9.5 or lower, you have to pay for the subgrades if you want them. So here you can see centering 9.5 was the thing that held it back from being a BGS black label. And as you can see, not quite sure what happened here. Maybe top to bottom is a smidge off. I have no freaking clue. That looks pretty perfect to me. It is what it is. We got a pristine 10, not so bad. We also got a pristine 10 on this one. So same situation, centering a 9.5. Again, like you tell me what's wrong. Maybe again slightly top to bottom, but man, that is some nitpicking right there. That is some serious nitpicking because that looks like a beautiful card. Next up, at the time, I bought a bunch of Lugias. So we've got some Lugia full arts, we've got some gold cards, we got some all sorts of awesome Lugias, and I sent in again the mintiest of the minty. I tried my best. We got a Paradigm Trigger. This is the full art Lugia V from Paradigm Trigger. Now, centering definitely maybe a little bit more off left to right and top to bottom, so that kind of makes sense from that perspective. I would even say that probably should not have gone to BGS, but that's good to know for future. They're even more strict than I thought. Then we sent in a Lugia Rainbow V-Star. This one looks particularly nice. Left to right looks fine. Top to bottom looks fine to me. Maybe slightly off, but not horrible. This one also got the 9.5 gem mint. Gem mint is now a 10 at the other big companies, CGC and PSA. It's unfortunately a 9.5 here at Beckett. We've got a 9.5 on that. We also got a 9.5 on the gold card. So this is a gold card Lugia V-Star. Again, looks really nice. It's so frustrating. We got 2 other 9.5s from the Lugia V-Star Gold. Now, I have kind of an idea what I want to do with these cards because they are the cleanest of the clean that I had of this particular lot, and they got 9.5s with BGS. I know you guys liked like the PSA CGC to take video. That video is done really well on my channel. So it's possible that I take all of these 9.5s, I crack them out, and I send them to CGC to see how many pristines we can get there compared to how many pristines that we got at Beckett. So I might do a bit of a comparison video like that. I think that's kind of my plan because some of these cards coming up are really expensive cards now, and if I could get a CGC pristine, that would absolutely pay for and more probably the cost to crack these out and actually send them to CGC. So I'll probably end up doing that. So stay tuned for that little experiment. We've got another gold card. This is a Mewtwo, a V-Star Ultra Rare from Pokemon Go. Beautiful card, popular Pokemon, the stuff that I like to target. Looks good to me, but a 9.5 gem mint with BGS. BGS finally got back to me yesterday about about the Snorlax black label that wasn't a black label, that came back a gold label. So I sent them off some pictures. Hopefully it doesn't take them, you know, a month to get back to me again, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not in a hurry on that card, but it would be nice to be able to sell that into the crazy boom market that we have right now. But either way, it's a black label, so it's going to get a premium no matter what. Some more Super Electric Breaker cards. This one got the 9, like the flat mint 9. It's the lowest grade that I got of the submission. Centering looks just fine to me. There's absolutely like potentially a tiny little bit left to right, but to get a 9 with how kind of lenient BGS can be, I honestly am not sure. I don't know. That one will definitely get cracked with the 9.5s and sent off to CGC. We have another one here, Super Electric Breaker Pikachu EX. Secret Rare Full Art. This was also a 9.5, unfortunately. Look at this card's texture. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, we are getting absolutely worked by BGS right now. Not a single, well, we got 2 pristine 10s, but not a single black label so far. I'm the black label whisperer. Every submission that I've sent to BGS has had a black label. Obviously, I know what I'm doing, right? Consistently inconsistent. That's what we say about grading companies. The Super Electric Breaker Melodic EX SAR special art rare, beautiful card. Melodic, beautiful Pokemon. This one got the 9.5, unfortunately. Now remember, I recently got a PSA submission back with all of these cards in them, and they all got 10s. Like, they literally all got PSA 10s, and these were the cleanest of the clean. These were cleaner than the ones that I sent to PSA, and they're getting a 9.5 at Beckett. So just keep that in mind. Now we're jumping into, looks like 151. So Pokemon 151, this is the Venusaur EX SAR. This one also got the 9.5. Oh, this entire submission is 9.5s, bro. Now Venusaur is obviously not my favorite starter from the original generation, but this card is very beautiful. In my opinion, it goes Charizard is like way up here, Blastoise is down here, and Venusaur is like beneath my feet. I'm not a big fan of Venusaur, but I respect the people that liked Venusaur, and this card and this evolution line in this set is just gorgeous card. Speaking of Charizard, my boy. All right, Charizard VMAX, secret rare from Shiny Star V, the shiny boy. Yeah. Need I say more on these cards in these grades, bro? 9.5, 9.5. These are basically obvious, like, PSA 10s. You can see the centering looks great. I don't know why, dude. I honestly don't. I just don't. Stay tuned for that CGC video because a lot of these higher value cards are going there. Another Charizard. We've got the shiny boy from Shiny Treasure EX. Another beautiful Zard in beautiful condition, getting the 9.5. Now we got some Mews. So the first Mew we have is from 151. Now, you guys know this Mew from the Ultra Premium collection. In Japanese, it's actually in the set. It's an extra pull from the set, which is kind of nice that it's not just a promo in a premium collection, in my opinion. From looking at this now, you can see that centering is a little bit off, potentially left to right, and a little bit off top to bottom. So I'm not crazy frustrated about this one, but a 9 seems a little egregious. We have another one here. This one got the 9.5, so a little bit better. Maybe the centering was a little bit better. I mean, the centering looks pretty perfect to me, but yeah, 9.5. And then last but not least, the Bubble Mew. Probably the most popular card of this entire generation. Beautiful card. Look at that texture. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is Shiny Treasure EX. I love this card so much. It's so nice. I wish I had bought way more of them when they were like 40, 50 bucks because they have popped off. This card has gone absolutely nuts in English and Japanese over the last few months. So definitely a beautiful card. Looks to be in really nice condition. Last but not least, we've got the biggest hit from Super Electric Breaker, the Pikachu EX SAR. I was really hoping for a black label. I sent in the cleanest 2 that I had. A friend of mine did get the black label and it sold for an insane amount of money. I think it was like 3 grand, 5 grand, somewhere around there. It was crazy. So I was really hoping for that black label, and I didn't even get a pristine 10. Both of these 9.5 gem mint cards. Hopefully we have a chance at a pristine at CGC. I'm gonna try not to damage any of these as I break them out of their cases, but damn, I am really sad that these didn't at least get pristines, but a lot of 9.5s in this submission that I think probably should have gotten pristines or closer to pristines at least. But yes, the first submission for BGS that I did not get a black label. I am not the black label whisperer, unfortunately, although I do feel like I'm pretty good at pre-grading. So we'll see how these do at CGC, but yeah, man, really unfortunate, but beautiful cards nonetheless, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure to check out this video where I did get multiple black labels from my latest BGS submission. Really unfortunate about this one though, man.